staring at the ceiling, making friends with shadows on my wall. All night, hearing voices telling me that I should get some sleep, because tomorrow might be good for something. Hold on, feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown, and I don't know why, but I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
My baby Jesus supreme, Bethlehem, Bethlehem, away in the manger, my baby Jesus supreme, and no Bethlehem is let the Lord come and bless the people with peace and land. Oh, Bethlehem.
Hello, hello, how are you doing? It's a beautiful day today.
My baby Jesus supreme, Bethlehem, Bethlehem, away in the manger, my baby Jesus supreme, and no Bethlehem is let the Lord come and bless the people with peace and land. Oh, Bethlehem.
Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
My baby Jesus supreme. Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem, away in the manger, lay baby Jesus supreme. And oh Bethlehem, is let the Lord to come and bless the people with peace and land. Oh Bethlehem.
Da da da. Da 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 da.
I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you.
The sun comes to kiss the earth and bring joy into the sky as it kisses the plant life below and begins to bring the corn to grow.
experimental. All right.
Yeah.
Without greenery, there is no love. There's no life. There's no compassion. There's no breathing. Greenery is necessity for love. So first I drew the tree with the notes, and the wind of purple is bringing in the air of music. And then this couple meets, and they're by the tree, but it doesn't have greenery on it yet, so their love is not perfected.
That's why you can eat like 3 bowls of salad and maybe half a bowl of really rich ice cream. What time do you have to go?
So we bring and introduce into greenery into the couple after the wind of the music is starting. A rose with green petals, so that there will be greenery and then there will be music. So the music will now be put notes into this, and the couple will hear the music of love.
Good afternoon, this is Susan Day, and I just did an art project with Momo and Camille for their school project. And I have a background in counseling, but I had a nervous breakdown, so now I'm a patient. And so I know some things, but I'm only learning how to apply them at this point in my life, and I'm 61, so I'm a little slow growing. I'm like one of those blooming flowers that happens later in life. So anyway, my heart was hurting this morning because I was sharing in our group meeting this morning at Casa Milagro that I really appreciated everybody letting me work on my issues, especially in anger and learning how to set boundaries, because I had lost those when I had the nervous breakdown. I'm trying to build them back up, and even during the time that I was a counselor, I didn't have good boundaries. I tended to want to give and give and give and vicariously live out the fact that I never had children, working with abused children, and it was a very intense kind of thing in South Central LA in California. So that's the background to this, and lately I've been trying to work on anger because I'm resenting the fact that I've lost so much. I've lost my career, I've lost my home, I've lost my ex-husband, I've not had children, financially I'm strapped all the time. But I'm trying to work on my anger about it, and I'm trying to work on my interactions with other people, because I see that when there's a lot of control issues, because our family was a very control freaky kind of place to live in. And yet we had really good relationships, but we were enmeshed. We were an enmeshed family, according to Virginia Satir and Mnuchin. And so I just wanted to draw this out because the girls asked me if I would have any process that I would like to put on paper in the form of art. And so I was wanting to do that, but I was still having tears, and then I realized that I wanted to put that now I'm starting a cognition thing with my counselor. We're doing cognitive therapy, and so it's helpful to me to put this on paper so that I can take this to my counselor and have her work on things with me and discuss what happened this week with one of the interns that was here, another intern besides these two ladies. And anyway, so what happened first was I was in pain, and I was feeling good and feeling bad. It was kind of a bittersweet kind of thing. Good that I had painful growth, but the pain was like a hole in my heart, because even though it was good growth, it was painful to grow like that because I was so vulnerable and trusting other people that I don't really know that well, taking huge risks in being angry and then backing down and apologizing and learning how to control my impulses and my id, so that my superego is not monitoring me too much, and I'm a stronger ego, because I lost my ego during part of this process. As you can see, I'm somewhat Freudian in my analytic training, and I'm also somewhat Adlerian. But I took a test recently, and I found out I'm existential and I'm also cognitive. And that's what's made my therapy work over the years, which has been 20 years now. So I'm finally getting to the point where I'm getting to learn the process as it's happening and change it as it's happening, which has taken me a huge amount of time to get to that point. So the first point was thoughtful decisions and commitment to the process of change. The second thing was cognitive thoughts, and I put a brain there, a little sort of sketch of a brain. Cognitive thoughts and intentions, and then it moves into corrections to self and interactions with others, and I put a little flower there. And then it moves into mistakes made in interactions. And I made that red and black because I made the mistakes red because it's painful, but it's still part of my heart to want to do it, to change, to correct the mistakes. And then I put black, made in interactions, to show the difficulty of, and even the anger in the fact that I'm making mistakes, that I'm not a perfectionist like I want to be sometimes. And then the intentional cognitive and heart blending was in black, And I don't know why I put that in black, except I would just guess that it's just, I'm trying to still be intentional even though it's a dark place to have to work. And then healthy relationships following adjustments and interactions, I put that in kind of a peach color because it was soothing and it was agreeable and it was cooperative. And I had the line going from healthy relationships following adjustments to interactions over to corrections to self and interactions with others, because the corrections are not the painful part, it's the mistakes that's the painful part, although the corrections takes a lot of effort and sometimes there's pain in it. I only bordered it in red and put it in yellow because it's actually a positive thing. And that's why I put a little blue flower by it, because it's growth and it's a good thing to grow. We see progress and we get encouraged when we grow. So then after the healthy relationships, back over to the peach area, it goes to the heart, and I left a hole in the heart, and I put a face of myself with a ponytail just hanging down with tears, but a smile on my face, because I'm happy that I'm making the growth, but it's still hurting me. And there's a hole left there for what the rest of my growth process needs to be, which is still a mystery to me because I don't know where I'm going, and the older I get, the more I realize the less I know. So anyway, hope this is helpful, and thank you very much, girls. Bye.
This represents happiness. The many lines of happiness and self-worth and whatnot. This represents the many shapes of life. Joy, sadness.
This is joy.
It's joy.
And sadness.
This is happiness and two. I ran out of emotion, so I just started making lines again.
I like this triangle.
Triangles, green life, and blue and red squares and black. So.
Nice.